the Boone-Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Groupers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Coming out with it, it's Lloyd. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma State's offense will be first on the attack. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Caught behind the line. It's Hammond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Cowboys are marching down the field. To the air, it's Flores. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive has now finally hit a wall. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Flores. Bringing the heat. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Groupers offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
But jet sweep pass. Still on his feet at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Now the toss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Groupers will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cowboys in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to...
There he goes. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys are on the move. Scanning the field, it's Flores. Quick completion on the out. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over the Groupers. We've got our eye on this one.
He's loose. Picks up the first down, still moving. Lots of running room. He's now piled up 68 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. It's a seam wide open. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
And I tell you what, man, you got to do a better job of taking care of the football. I got to know I got the first down. Running backs, this is job security. You better handle that thing well, Paul.
And because of that, David, you might see another running back jog out in the field the next time this offense takes it. We're seeing a lot more of that around college football now. There's a lot of committees out there, committee approach. One way to get yourself on the bench very quickly, put the rock on the ground. That's a coachable lesson for that young man.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Give to the single back. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Flores. Hauls it in. He's got a lot of moves in the bag as he uses a few of them to get to the 18. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. And the Cowboys brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. They'll run this play from the pistol. Might as well give it to him again. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brock. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Here comes the hurry-up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cowboys will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Gives it on the option. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. He's now up to 75 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Can't get him to the ground. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The option look. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And the groupers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Motion from the wideout. A designed run for the quarterback. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Slithers into space. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Leaves it with the running back. He's in open space downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll give it to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The groupers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Off play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, groupers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
PAT unit on the field. And it's blocked. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? They go to the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the air on first down. He'll get rid of it. And that one's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here comes the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the groupers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 34-yard line.
Man, great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win first and second down, bring their dime personnel on the field third and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. Power football with the run. Sweet cut there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Got his man on the right. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Running the red zone, it's Brock. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Freeman. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Cowboys have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. NC State is piling up the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up by 24 over East Carolina. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The groupers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a second and long. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Using his feet to buy time. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give on the inside. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Keeps it on the draw. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The throw to the outside is complete. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Now the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Ford. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking for a man. It's Flores. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Peterson. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Makes the grab. It's Sheffield. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
At the 21. And first down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout by the offense. Can't afford any miscommunication here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's on target and complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Absolutely center cut. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Motion from the back. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Groupers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. From the gun, running back gets the gift. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down coming up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lloyd. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs, and this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
And the Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Brock. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Cowboys are on the move. Give to the running back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Finds his man. It's 4. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. On the option. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Gets it to him on the screen. Wide open spaces. Turning on the Jets. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Groupers have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. That can be really demoralizing, guys. There's something about getting the deficit under 20. And they couldn't. Still at 22. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Kelly. Quarterback in trouble, just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it, just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Groupers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give to the tailback. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on 2nd down. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The play-action fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds. Quickly complete.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Rides the back and leaves it. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. The short hands, it's Freeman. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Fitzpatrick. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the run, it's Brock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. Trying to get it to the marker. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. "90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. He'll ride his man on the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Trying to do it on the ground. And the groupers will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line race, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And the groupers decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from the 50. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Got him downfield. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Offense now working in the red zone. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fitzpatrick. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. USF rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Tampa. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll run the screen. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The groupers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.